previous owner took out this heater when he remodeled the interior of this camper. But he did give it to me because he said that it worked, at least when he did that about 3 years ago. And I thought maybe I could figure out a way to fit it in here, but I don't know, guys. This thing is huge. It might not even work after sitting for 3 years in the garage, and I cannot get it in here any more than this, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out for heat. I just hardwired that old surge protector into the shore power outlet on the outside of the camper, and that should allow me to charge up the solar generator with the AC power adapter. Could also maybe run a little electric space heater on it, at least in the meantime, until I get a better heating solution figured out. This table is pretty wobbly. It's way too high up, and I can't even really use it in stealth mode because when I'm sitting on this bench, I'm almost hitting my head on the ceiling. So what I did is I bought this telescoping table mount. It's like a marine kind of table setup, and it just goes up and down. You can adjust it to different heights. So I'm going to get that installed and get this all mounted on there, and that way I can set up a lower chair and I'll actually be able to use this desk. I'll get to that in the next couple of days. My biggest thing that I'm trying to figure out right now is where to put my surfboard. This evening, I am heading north, hopefully up towards the Maine area. There is a little bit of a wind swell in the water. Looks like there could be some waves over the next couple of days up there, and I want to try to get as much time out there in the ocean as I can. So I'm going to be just camping at a rest area on the way up tonight, and then first thing tomorrow, heading to the beach and hopefully, fingers crossed, scoring some waves. Little high ace over here, check that out. The good old days. It's definitely starting to come along in here. I feel like I was able to get a lot of things organized. My closet has all my clothes in it, nice and set up, and you know, there's plenty of projects to be done, but it's starting to feel like a home. Like I'm starting to feel really comfortable. This worked out really well for the surfboard, you know, at least temporarily, like pretty good spot for it. It's not really in the way. I'd say the priority number one has got to be solar. I ordered some solar panels and everything that I'll need for that going to my sister's place in a couple days. So I'm probably going to go over there, spend some time with them, and hopefully get the solar set up in here. And then after that, I would have to say that the next priority has got to be heat. I would really like to get a small diesel heater or basically anything in here so that when I am stealth camping like this or whatever it may be over the next couple of months, I'll be able to like take my time and not rush to the south to flee the cold like I've done in the past. I would really just like to be able to have some heat in here in the evenings and in the mornings.
Welcome to Maine.
I caught myself thinking this morning, well, it's going to be in the 50s today, so that's not so bad. And that is how you know you are in New England mode. This is probably going to be the coldest surf that I've had in a long time. The tide swings up here always amaze me. It's like a 10-foot tide swing. I mean, right now you can see the whole beach. It's such a long walk to get to the water. but in a couple hours it's going to be back up almost at the truck here, right up to the wall. The reason I came in was to grab a quick snack and then grab the GoPro and go out there for a little bit longer so I could take you guys out there, but the super low tide isn't really helping the waves. The wind is getting on it now, and that wind is chilly. I've been shivering for like the past hour. It is a nice day, you know, for New England at least. In New England standards, it's like a nice fall day, but I want to get out of this wetsuit and try to warm up. This desk setup is working out pretty well. I got plenty of headroom. I'm able to adjust the telescoping mount to the exact height that I need, and Nico and I have been hanging out in here all morning. I've been working on editing a video. For now, I am just using this older camping chair that I've had. It's not super comfortable. Maybe at some point I'll get like a folding chair, something a little bit higher up with a cushion, you know, but for now, it works out, and the space on the desk at least is more than enough to fit everything that I need. This has been a pretty solid campsite here at my sister's place for the past couple of days. It's been great to spend time with them, and obviously with my nephew and Nico as well. The shore power outlet is working amazingly in the camper. It's absolutely perfect, guys. I've been able to run a little space heater in there, keeps the battery nice and charged up as well. I do want to add to that though at this point. You know, I'm not going to have shore power forever. I'm going to be off-grid and boondocking a lot of the time, so my next step is to add solar. I'm really not a big fan of these flexible solar panels. I find that they don't really last very long, they're not very efficient, tend to go bad pretty easily, but I kind of decided to go with them because I don't want to add too much weight to the pop top. I want to be able to manually put the top up, and if I go and add 50, 75, 100 pounds worth of solar panels up there and a roof rack, like things are going to get pretty difficult. So I'm trying to keep things as lightweight as possible. I also want to avoid drilling a bunch of holes in this old roof. It already looks like it's definitely been through some stuff. It is 20-something years old, so I'm just trying to preserve it and keep it going as long as I can. I'm going to use industrial strength Velcro to secure the solar panels down like I've done in past builds, and I guess I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed and hope that they last a couple of years. Time for a fridge upgrade. This little one came from that Element camper that I did back in the spring, and it's actually been really good. Like, it's been working out. Been basically running 24/7 since I bought it back in May, but it's a little bit too small for full-time life on the road. I mean, I can barely fit my orange juice in this thing, guys, and I can't survive without my daily orange juice, as I've told you guys before. I needed something a little bigger. This one here is about twice the size. It's actually made by the same company, but I bought both of these. This video is in no way sponsored by this company. You know, they're just some of the cheaper fridges that are available on Amazon, and I'm just hoping that they last for a couple of years, maybe even longer. That would be ideal. This one is very similar size to the fridge that I had in my original Element camper many years ago, that Dometic CF18 that I had. So I think it should be more than enough for me on the road. And then this little one, I'm probably going to take it and stick it in the cab of the truck, and then I can use it when I'm doing long drives just to have access to cold drinks and everything like that. I think I am going to end this video here though, guys. It's kind of a crappy day out. It's pouring. It's been chilly, but the next couple of days it's supposed to warm up again. Looking forward to going on a couple of adventures and getting out of the driveway here and actually going out and exploring. The camper's definitely coming along. It's turning into my own personal space, which is definitely a good feeling. Plenty of projects to do, but let's be real. The next few months, I'm always going to have a couple of little things that I'm going to want to do to this thing, and they're just going to keep adding up, and that's just kind of how it's going to be until I get it to the exact spot that I want it to be. But I will keep you guys posted on how that all develops. Thank you guys so much for watching and for following along on this journey. I'll talk to y'all in the next one.